Hi, welcome to Wax and Gibbous Moon 444. This is Deb, and I'm here to give you your weekly energy check-in, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, for the week of June 1st through the 7th. Welcome. And welcome back if you've been listening to my readings the past few weeks. Thank you for joining. I hope this week finds you well. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, energy check-in. What's your recent past? Let's find a good card for you. Sagittarius. Okay, there's always such a happy sun. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to take that. The past, Two of Pentacles. You had to make a decision or something. Oh, I'm going to take this one. Queen of Swords. For your current energy and your future. Your future energy for the Sagittarius. What's happening this week for you? And again, welcome to Wax and Gibbous Moon 444. I'm happy you found this reading. Oh, hope it resonates. King of Swords. Okay. Sagittarius, you are really you made a decision. You're kind of juggling two decisions. As a Two of Pentacles in your recent past, you had, you're kind of, you know that saying, you know, a few balls in the air. You're juggling a lot of things, maybe with career, money, and trying to figure out, make a decision on what decision you are going to make towards your stability and security. Is kind of what that is. And so it looks like right now you are the Queen of Swords energy, and the Queen of Swords is very sure of her decisions, and it doesn't matter if you're male or female. It's just the energy of the Queen of Swords, because with this progression for you this week, your Queen of Swords energy, and then in the future your King of Swords energy, and there's a little bit of difference there. So the Queen of Swords is someone who is sure of what decision she's making and has the energy of not really taking any other, like she's not going to take any like crap and she's going to and be strong in making those decisions. So you had this decision you had to make, and you stepped forward. You're stepping forward this week and being very clear on what that decision is. And in the future, you're the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is not only is that energy decisive, but it's also, there's no wavering. Once you've gotten to that energy in the near future, is no one's going to mess with you or that decision you're making, which is it's a serious decision that you're making. And you'll stand by it, and you will fight for that decision. Not that the Queen of Swords won't, but that's it's a softer element of the swords, both those, the Queen and the King. You could be a power couple. You could have someone in your energy that your significant other, you're making that decision to, it could be a pentacle that, you want to secure future. I'll see if any cup cards comes out, because if any cup cards come out, this could be a power couple, someone who, either you're working with someone who is super powerful, and together you guys are killing it, and as far as making the right decisions and leading with your sword. You're leading and running this, whatever decisions it is, whatever's happening whatever's growing. It could be an entrepreneur, it could be a company. You're very sure. I'm beating a dead horse. Sorry about that. Sagittarius, I am going to pull some clarifications to see what other elements are here in your energy for the, we're going to start with the past. Like what brought you to that? What decision are you trying to make with these pentacles? Oh, 2 wands. So you're not sure. You have a decision to make. Obviously, you had a decision to make in the past. It was a passionate one, but one almost that it was a hard decision to make. The 2 of Wands is you know, they're holding on to one wand, and it means that you had to make a decision to leave something that you were pretty passionate about with the wands. And then, but with the pentacles, you knew that that was going to make the decision had to be weighed. You had to really weigh that decision, because you want passion, but you also need financial security and growth. Okay, we have clarification on the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. Okay, I'm really happy with this. I'm going to keep all these cards. I like how they came out. Again, you were making this big decision, and now your current energy is the Queen of Swords saying, okay, I made this decision and I'm not wavering that. And that's it. But here's the cups that I was asking about, Sagittarius. The cups is a 9 of Cups, clarifying the Queen of Swords. So it was all you wished for. It was your wish come true. You couldn't, it's amazing. And then the Hierophant is also clarifying the Queen of Swords decision. Means that it was the 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment. The Hierophant means it was traditional, in a sense that it was right in path with what it was that you wanted to do. It wasn't some crazy scheme. It was definitely like an institutional kind of like, okay, this is exactly what I want. I want to move forward and be these traditional values with it, because then you have the World. You have completed a cycle here. The decision you made was a wish come true, kind of a traditional, and it has helped you complete a cycle. So here we come back to the near future with the King of Swords. You are in your element. You're not wavering at all. Now you're leading something. Maybe you were looking for that progression. It could have been a promotion, and you completed a cycle. Now you are the person in charge. The King of Swords is in charge and running, making decisions for multiple people and possibly companies. So good for you. And the clarification on the King of Swords, how'd you get there? Well, you have the 6 of Swords. Means that you said, okay, I have to move forward. I have this wish fulfillment. I made a decision. I have cycles completed, and here I am moving forward towards stability. And the Hangman is also a clarification for this. Means that you are taking on a whole new perspective than you had in the past. And it's a major arcana. So right now you have started something new. You're very sure about it. You move toward it, and you're really looking at that new perspective, because look at that, 6 of Wands. You are successful in this decision. God, this is a great reading, Sagittarius. Good for you. Good for you, knowing that you had to make a decision. You kind of didn't want to have to make a decision with this 2 of Wands, but then you did in the recent past. You're juggling those. You're trying to make it, you want what's right for you to grow, and good for you. And then you made that decision, and it was a wish fulfillment. Traditional, you're going down the traditional route, possibly, and that's kind of what the Hierophant says. It's that as following the rules. You followed the rules to get to where you were, and that's great, Sagittarius. Because then you have the World. You completed a cycle. It was the end of this, whatever it is that you were working on. It's really a career reading for me. And now you're in charge in the future, because the Six of Swords brought you to the next step, jumped in that boat. Is this the visual on this card? Got in that boat and you said, okay, I'm headed there. I made that decision in the past and now I'm moving toward it. And now the Hangman in the near future, getting a whole new perspective on running the show. Great, because then the Six of Wands says success. There's a lot of people counting on you and listening to what they're going to be listening to what you have to say next. Congrats, Sagittarius. This is a great reading. If it was a promotion, congratulations. If this resonated with you, please let me know in the comments. Likes and share if you know a Sagittarius that maybe is currently going through this process of making a decision in their life and made that heartfelt wish come true. They're like, okay, wish fulfillment. This is what I want to do. I want to complete this cycle and move on to the next steps. Because that's exactly, Sagittarius, what you just did. That's awesome. So exciting. Have a great rest of the week and check your other signs that are in your chart. If you're watching for your sun sign, look up the moon sign, your moon sign, and your rising. If you don't know how to do that, let me know in the comments and I will help you out. I'll be happy to do that. Have a great week and I will talk to you soon.